Fluent English in 30 Days method. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. You wake up one morning and English is no longer something that scares you. It is no longer something you avoid. It becomes your voice, your confidence, your power. And the most beautiful part? You didn't need expensive courses. You didn't need a perfect teacher, and you didn't need years. You only needed 30 days of honest effort. I want you to understand something very clearly. Fluency is not magic. It is not a gift given to a few lucky people. It is a habit. And habits are built one small step at a time. So today, I will walk with you through a simple, human, and practical 30-day method. Not complicated, not overwhelming, just real. In the first few days, your only job is to break fear. That's it. Not grammar, not perfection, just fear. Because the biggest problem is not that you don't know English. The biggest problem is that you are afraid to use what you already know. Let me give you a small example. You wake up and you say to yourself in your mind, "Main ut gaya hoon." Now just convert it. Don't worry about perfection. Say, "I wake up." Even if it's not perfect, like "I woke up," it doesn't matter. You spoke. That is your victory. You go to wash your face. Say it in English. "I am washing my face." You go to eat. "I am eating breakfast." Simple, small, broken English, but alive. And that is what matters. For the first 5 days, don't try to impress anyone. Just talk to yourself. Become your own friend. Speak slowly. Even if you take pauses, even if you forget words, stay calm. Now, after these 5 days, something beautiful starts happening. Your brain begins to accept English as a normal part of your life. From day 6 to day 10, we add a small challenge. Now you start thinking in English. Not full sentences, just small thoughts. For example, you see water. Say in your mind, "Water, I am thirsty." You see your phone. "My phone, I need to charge it." You see your friend. "My friend is coming." You are not translating anymore. You are connecting. And connection is stronger than translation. Let me tell you something honestly. When a child learns a language, they don't learn grammar first. They learn by living it, by hearing, by repeating, by making mistakes. So why are you being so strict with yourself? Now comes the next step. From day 11 to day 15, you start speaking out loud, not just in your mind. Take 5 minutes daily and talk about your day. For example, today I wake up at 8. I feel a little tired. Then I drink tea. After that, I go outside. Yes, there are mistakes, but listen carefully. Every mistake is proof that you are trying. And trying is the only way forward. Another small exercise. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at yourself and speak. "Hello, my name is Arsal. I am learning English. I feel nervous, but I will try." When you look into your own eyes and speak, something changes inside you. Your confidence slowly wakes up. From day 16 to day 20, we bring listening into your life. Because fluency is not only about speaking, it is also about understanding. Listen to simple English. Not fast, not complicated. Slow and clear. For example, listen to short sentences. "I am happy." "She is going." "They are playing." Repeat them. Copy the tone. Copy the rhythm. Think of it like music. When you listen to a song again and again, you start singing it naturally. English works the same way. And here is a powerful trick. Pause and repeat. If you hear, "I am going to the market," pause and say to yourself, I am going to the market. Break it, feel it, own it. Now from day 21 to day 25, you combine everything: thinking, speaking, and listening. You start small conversations. If someone asks you, how are you? Don't run away. Stay, smile, answer, I am fine, and you? Even if your heart is beating fast, stay there. That moment is your training ground. Another example, shopkeeper. What do you want? You. I want water. Simple, short, but powerful. You don't need big sentences to be fluent. You need courage to speak small ones. Now the final phase, day 26 to day 30. This is where your personality begins to shine. Now you don't just speak, you express. You share your opinion. For example, I like this movie because it is interesting. I don't like this weather, it is too hot. You start using because, but, and. These small words build big confidence. Let me give you a deeper truth. Fluency is not about speaking fast. It is about speaking without fear. Many people speak fast but feel empty. You will speak slow but feel strong, and strength always wins. Throughout these 30 days, there is one rule you must never break: consistency. Even if you give only 20 minutes a day, give it every single day. Because learning English is not about intensity, it is about continuity. Some days you will feel tired. Some days you will feel like giving up. On those days, do just one thing. Speak one sentence, just one. I will not quit. That one sentence will keep your journey alive. And let me tell you something from the heart. You are not learning English to impress people. You are learning English to express yourself. Your thoughts matter. Your voice matters. Language is just a bridge, and you are building that bridge one day at a time. At the end of these 30 days, you may not become perfect, but you will become fearless. And fearlessness, that is the real fluency. So don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for perfect grammar. Start today. Start small. Start imperfect. Because the day you start speaking is the day your life starts changing. And one day, very soon, you will look back and smile. Not because your English is perfect, but because you didn't give up when it was hard. And that is your real victory. And now, let me take you a little deeper into this journey, because something important begins after these 30 days. You see, these 30 days are not the destination. They are the awakening. Because once you realize that you can speak, once you feel that small spark of confidence, everything changes. You no longer say English is difficult. You start saying, I am improving. And that shift, that small change in your thinking is powerful. Now imagine this. You are sitting with people and they are speaking in English. Earlier, you would stay silent. You would look down. You would avoid eye contact. But now, even if your sentence is simple, you join. You say, I think this is good, or I don't understand, can you repeat? These are not big sentences, but they are doors. And every time you speak, one more door opens. Let me share something very real with you. Fluency is not about knowing every word. Even native speakers don't know every word. Fluency is about flow. It's about not stopping yourself every second to check if you are perfect. Because when you stop yourself, you break your confidence. So instead of saying, is this sentence correct? Start asking, did I express my idea? That is what matters. Now, after these 30 days, your next goal is very simple: expansion. you start expanding your sentences. For example, before you said, I like tea. Now you say, I like tea because it relaxes me. Before, I go to market. Now, I go to the market with my friend in the evening. See the difference? You are adding small details. You are growing naturally. And don't rush this process. Growth is slow, but slow growth is strong growth. Now let me give you a powerful daily habit that will change everything if you follow it honestly. Every night, before sleeping, speak for 2 minutes about your day. Just 2 minutes. Today I wake up early, I feel fresh, I study for 1 hour, then I talk to my friend, I feel happy. It doesn't have to be perfect, it has to be real. Because when you repeat this daily, your brain starts organizing thoughts in English automatically. And one day, without realizing, you will stop translating. You will just speak. That day will surprise you. Now, I want to address something that silently destroys many learners: comparison. You look at someone who speaks better English and you feel small. You say, they are better than me. But listen carefully, they are not better. They are just ahead in practice. And if they can reach there, so can you. Because they also started with broken sentences. They also made mistakes. They also felt nervous. The only difference is they did not stop. So don't compare your chapter 1 with someone else's chapter 20. Stay in your lane. Stay in your journey. Now, another truth. Mistakes are not your enemy. Silence is. When you stay silent, you learn nothing. When you make mistakes, you learn everything. So speak, even if your voice shakes. Speak, even if people smile. Speak, even if you feel uncomfortable, because comfort never creates growth. Let me give you a small real-life example. You go to a shop and you feel shy to speak English, but this time you try. Can you give me water? Maybe your pronunciation is not perfect. Maybe your sentence is simple, but you did something powerful. You tried in the real world, and every real world attempt builds real confidence. Now slowly, step by step, your identity starts changing. You are no longer someone who is trying to learn English. You become someone who speaks English. And identity is everything. Because when you believe, I am someone who speaks English, your actions follow automatically. Now let me leave you with one final thought, something very deep. Language is not just words. Language is freedom. Freedom to express your thoughts, freedom to share your ideas, freedom to connect with the world. And you deserve that freedom. So don't treat English like a subject. Treat it like a skill, like a tool, like a companion in your journey. Some days will be hard, some days you will feel stuck, but remember why you started. Maybe you want a better career, maybe you want to travel, maybe you want confidence, maybe you just want to prove to yourself that you can do it. Hold on to that reason, because motivation comes and goes, but purpose stays. And every single day you practice, even for 10 minutes, you are moving forward, even if you don't see it immediately. Growth is silent, but it is happening. So keep going, keep speaking, keep trying, and one day, very soon, you will stand in front of